Alright guys, so thank you so much for taking the time to apply to our ad. What I want to talk to you about will be in regards to what the job is about. So first of all, whenever you are doing this job, you will always receive an Excel file that will look something like this. You will see that the columns over here, number one, there will be an owner name, a mail address, property address, land market, appraised value, total taxes, and phone number. I'll go over each one of those individually to show you how to actually get that data and what you need to do. So I'll start off with going this one right here. So know that you're going to start out with searching the property address column. So just remember that. So let me just pick a random one here. I'll use this one right here. What I normally do is I just copy the actual address, and once I do that, what I will do is go on Google and know this. We will tell you, for example, whatever county you're looking for. So for this particular one, it's actually Harris County. So we will always let you know the county in advance. So just be aware of that. So what you will do is you would search this phrase. So for example, I would search the phrase how to pay for taxes in Harris County. So as you can see, that's all you have to type. Sometimes you want to include the word search. So there it is. You see the same link all over again. Once you are here, you will see that depending upon the county that you're searching for, there's always going to be three options to search on: the name, the address, and the account number. So you are going to search based on the name. So what I usually do is I just move this over to the right or to the left, whatever side you want to move it to. And I usually just paste the address here on the search bar so I can separate this information separately. So once you have it there, you just paste it, and then you paste the street name. So the first one you paste it is the street number and then the street name itself. Then you search it and you see that it gives you the name right away. So before you actually do that, what I normally like to do is I like to actually select which one it is that I'm searching for so I won't lose it. So you see there it is, number 8. And the reason why you want to do that is so you can compare the names. So you can see the name here and you can see the name here. So always make sure that the names are in fact correct. If it's not correct, just highlight it. So for example, you can just go like this, and that will let us know that this particular one is not correct. So once you are here, and you can see that it's highlighted now, you're going to scroll over to the right, and you're going to see some other columns. You're going to see the land market value, and you will see that the information is here. Land market value is this one right here, the first one. So you would just simply type, or you can just copy and paste to make it faster or yourself. So just paste it there. And now you're going to see the appraisal value, and you're just going to paste it there. And already you can see how it just doesn't look right. So just make sure that that is not the case, and because we don't need those little spaces or those entries to be in that color. So you can just type it out, or you can just paste it, whatever works faster for you. So there it is. Now the taxes due, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see how this one has many years, and at the very end it's going to give you a number. See, there's the number right here. So you'll type the number, so you'll say 42,210 with 59 cents. Now the phone number itself, you're gonna have to go on a different website to actually get the phone number, and what you will use this time to get the phone number is the mail address. So let me show you that really quick. So you're gonna copy the name of the mail address, and then you're gonna go to the website yellowpages.com. Once you are here, you're going to see on the upper part it says find people, so you're going to click on that. and you're going to see that you have the option to search by name or by address or by phone number. Obviously, since we don't have the phone number, we're going to search by address. You're going to paste it here, and let's say that if you only have the address and you have no idea what the city, the state, or the zip code is, what you can just do is you can open a new tab and just search it directly from Google, and you'll see that you'll get the rest of the information. So as you can see here, there it is. But since I already know the name of the city, I'll just type, Houston, Texas, as you saw there. And always be sure to click on the one that is given to you on here. So go ahead and search. And once you search, you will see how it's going to provide you with a name. A lot of the times, it might not be the exact name that you have on here, as you can see here. But you can see that the last names are actually the same, Norman, and this one's Norman. So we can make the assumption that the address is in fact matching with the same one that we have here, as you can see here. So we can assume that perhaps that is like the husband, or who knows, maybe the brother. As long as we have the phone number here, so let's go ahead and copy the phone number. And I'm going to go back here and just paste it. There you go. So that ultimately completes one of them. And let's go ahead and do one more just to show you some possible problems that you could encounter. So I'll go through the same process all over again, where I copy the name. Let's imagine that I Google it and I'm back on here. So click address, paste it here, separate it. And now once you've identified the name here, always make sure that it matches. So what I always do is I just click on the number itself in order to highlight the entire row. So you can see that the name is here, Ren Anthony, and obviously it's the same name here. And you will see that for this particular one, it actually doesn't have all the taxes laid out like it was for number 8, for this one right here. And for this one, it actually seems like all the taxes are paid. And the way that you will know that is just simply by looking at this right here, for example, where it says current taxes due, it says 0. So you would just write on here, 0 on the current taxes due right here. And that will let us know that that property does not owe any taxes. And just as before, the land, you can see it here. So I'll type it out really quick. And use commas, please. Don't use periods to separate the numbers. Appraised values 33,836. Now the phone number, it would be the exact same process all over again, where you search for the mail address. So let's try it really quick. So here we are, and just as I mentioned before, if you don't know the name of the city, just go ahead and Google it, and you should be able to get the city. And there it is, as you can see, Houston, Texas. That's the name of the city. So it's the same one, obviously. We'll go ahead and search it. You'll see that we have some results here. So here it is, number 3, and based on the results here, I can tell that none of them really matches with the name that we have here. So there could be the possibility that perhaps someone else lives there now, and if that is the situation, then there is nothing you can do in that regard. So what you could potentially do is you could switch over to the name and search using the name itself. So let's try to do that. And you will notice here that the name Anthony is actually a first name. So try to be on the lookout for whenever something doesn't sound like it should go. Like the way that I have the data here, it's organized by last name, first name. And if you're not sure, always be sure to ask. We want to know if you don't know, because if you give us a bunch of wrong information, then it's pretty much useless in that situation. And here we go. We see that we have a Tony Ren which is actually a completely different name. Tony would be like a nickname for Anthony, but it's obviously not the same name. So for this particular situation, we would just disregard it and move on to the next one, despite the fact that you have not completed all the information on here. And let's say that there were, I don't know, let's say that there were three people with the same name, Anthony Wren, and each one of them had a different middle name. So the simple thing that you would need to do there is just to search for the H, like we see here. And obviously, if the H is there, then you would want to see if the address for the mail in fact matches. Sometimes it might not match, but as long as you can provide us with the phone number, then that's all that matters to us. So I hope that this makes it very easy to understand. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you so much.